Hello and welcome to America Tonight. I'm Aiden Rood, your host, and I'm here with Luke Macanucco. He received national attention for writing a letter to the Winchester Star about the "Hate Has No Home Here" signs. Tell us a bit about this letter.
Well, the letter itself was a rebuttal to a letter that was in the previous edition of the Winchester Star. And basically what I did was I broke down in several points what the writer of the original letter, Mr. John Natale, I broke down in several points why he was mistaken and what he had mistaken.
Okay, what inspired you to write this letter?
Well, I had been wanting to write a rebuttal to one of his many infamous letters for a long time, so when I read this one, I knew it was the last straw and I had to do something.
Okay, in your letter you addressed many important and divisive issues. Would you like to elaborate on what you think about these issues you addressed, including bigotry, protections for transgender students, refugees, and President Trump's proposed border wall?
Well, I think, for one, America is the land of the free. It should be a place where everyone has equal rights and can be in the country. Refugees, immigrants, they should be allowed to be in this country. And I think the border wall is just a big waste of money. I think losing protections for transgender students is really dangerous, especially because these students already face a lot of bullying and a lot of meanness because of their gender identities. So I think taking away those protections that they already have is just going to make it worse for them.
Okay. Did you ever expect that this letter would get the attention of people including actor Andy Richter and even the daughter of Bill and Hillary Clinton, Chelsea Clinton?
I did not think this would ever happen, honestly. I'm still baffled by it all.
Okay. What went through your mind when you realized that your letter had gone viral and so many people were reading it?
Just amazement went through my mind. Like, Chelsea Clinton, that was really like when I realized how big this letter had gotten.
This letter you wrote was addressing the letter you talked about previously written by another resident, Mr. John Natale, who was opposed to the "Hate Has No Home Here" signs that have been popping up on lawns all over Winchester. Elaborate on why you disagree with Mr. Natale's letter, which can be found on the Winchester Star website, along with yours.
Well, for one, he didn't really get the phrasing right. He said, the sign said, "Hate has no place in this home," which they don't. Obviously, when you say hate has no place in this home, it makes you sound like you're just proclaiming that there's no hate in your home, but there might be in another residence, which isn't what the signs are trying to push. He also mentioned snowflake sensitivity, which I think is kind of ironic, seeing as he wrote a letter to a newspaper about a lawn sign.
Okay, so do you believe that these signs will help address these issues, or how are they helping?
I think the one thing that they're doing most is letting passerbys who might be having trouble with their sexual orientation or gender identity, it's like a sign of reassurance to them that they will not be hated against by the sign owner or by anyone in the community.
Okay. Hate crimes are a serious problem in the United States. Past showing the world that hate won't be tolerated with these signs, what would you ask of people to help fight off the hatred throughout the U.S. that is becoming more and more visible?
I think just doing something as simple as writing a letter can make a big difference. You can have your own opinions about these issues, but I think taking just one more tiny little step in writing a letter or voicing your opinion to the world, I think that really makes a difference.
Okay, what's your advice for other people who want to make their own voice heard, as you have done with this letter?
Just say it, say it to anybody. Write a letter, talk to teachers, talk to school administration, anyone who's willing to hear your opinion, just tell them.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that was Luke Macanucco, who's received national attention for his letter to the Winchester Star, addressing the letter of another resident, Mr. John Natale, about the Hate Has No Home Here signs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.